have some pretty interesting casting news, and Zoe Kravitz has been recently cast in Matt Reeves' Batman movie, set to be released in 2021, starring alongside Robert Pattinson playing the lead role. Now, I initially couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw, who was going to be playing Catwoman, because I didn't think that, she was on anybody's radar. She certainly wasn't the top choice for a lot of people I know, and as well as me, because I, literally was picturing somebody else to play this character who was being played by several famous actresses of the past, including Michelle Pfeiffer, Anne Hathaway. Halle Berry played her in that random Catwoman movie from 2004, and even Eartha Kitt. And I figured, really? Zoe Kravitz? I mean, I, haven't really considered her this hugely amazing actress, but apparently she does not only contribute to selling films with her roles in several franchises, which include Divergent, X-Men First Class, Mad Max Fury Road, and Fantastic Beasts 2, as well as HBO's Big Little Lies. And I've been a fan of those movies, but I haven't actually seen them for her role specifically, and I wouldn't necessarily say that she stood out to me in every single one of those movies, so I don't know how she can possibly top these past actresses who have played her despite some of these more well-known franchise performances. I definitely feel like she has some huge shoes to fill, especially when she is now going to be in this movie. And it is kind of interesting, I'll have to say, that I just found this out even though I completely forgot about it, and I saw the Lego Batman movie, and apparently she voiced Catwoman in that movie. So I kind of find it funny how she is now playing the live-action Catwoman, also being distributed by Warner Brothers. So obviously they like to keep her in-house, and some of these other movies that she's been in have been distributed by Warner Brothers. So I'm not completely sold yet on this choice, and I just also find it interesting that she's been cast in this role because maybe her stepfather, Jason Momoa, who plays Aquaman, played a part in her getting cast, maybe not, but he did give her his stamp of approval. And I mean, I think I like that because I loved his enthusiasm for, and just his overall excitement for her. And I was thinking at first, initially, it was nepotism, where, they're a part of the same family, but now she has joined the DC/Warner Brothers family. So, like I said, they're just keeping everything intact. I know a lot of people are probably thinking this as well, but it's probably not that big of a deal considering recently a lot of the characters that are being cast for movies recently who have been played by other actors are now being replaced by people of color. We have a perfect example with Ariel from the new Disney live-action Little Mermaid. And with this in mind, we have seen several Catwomen being played by people of color, Eartha Kitt and Halle Berry, and now we have Zoe Kravitz playing her. And I don't think it's a huge problem to me. I mean, it seems to be a trend now with the DCEU, considering how they are changing the race of a key character, Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, who was originally played by J.K. Simmons. And I also heard about this, that I feel like I might have heard way back in 2012 when The Dark Knight Rises had come out, where apparently the filmmakers were saying that Zoe Kravitz, who was originally considered for the role of Catwoman, was too urban for this role, which eventually went to Anne Hathaway, and I'm thinking, wow, that's kind of mean. Well, I was a fan of Anne Hathaway in that movie, and I think maybe Zoe Kravitz can pull off this character because she actually was badass in some of her other movies that she's been in. So maybe she could do it justice. Either she will be perfect or not. So I really can't say at this point, because also she beat out actresses who screen tested with Robert Pattinson, Isa Gonzalez as well as Ana de Armas, and I could definitely see just by looking at them that they look the part. And you know, even if they didn't end up having good chemistry with Robert Pattinson, I think, you know, maybe Matt Reeves saw something in Zoe Kravitz that he didn't quite see with the other potential actresses. So it's all up in the air at this point, and we'll just have to wait and see what comes of this recent casting and if she ends up playing the role well. So I'll definitely have to wait to see a first look image or something. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of Zoe Kravitz being cast to play Catwoman in Matt Reeves' Batman movie alongside Robert Pattinson, and if not, who would you have preferred to see play the role? And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys later.